This is a two-part review of the Globalkeep Solei-X8 electric dirt bike. The first video will cover the unboxing, assembly, controls, and how to unlock the max speed. The second video will test the acceleration and max speeds, brake suspension, and hill capabilities, and review the e-bike. The Solei-X8 has a 2000 watt peak rear hub motor with a max speed of 25 miles per hour or 48 kilometers per hour, twist throttle, 48 volt 15 amp hour battery with a range of up to 80 miles or 129 kilometers, mechanical pull disc brakes, front and rear suspension, 16 by 3 inch tires, headlight, taillight, and weighs 76 pounds or 35 kilograms. Additional specs can be found in the description section below. I'm going to test the acceleration max speed in each of the gears 1 through 3 with pedaling only and throttle only. Starting with throttle, there's a switch on the left side of the handlebar and we can select 1 through 3. 0 is not an option, but if the bike was off, you can still continue to pedal. Pedal assist 1. We're getting 8 miles per hour. Now it's at 7. That's the max that we're going to get. Pedal assist 2. We're at 13 miles per hour. Now it's at 12, 13. That's the max that we're going to get. Pedal assist 3 before unlocking the max speed. 7, 11, 15, 17, 18. It looks like 18 miles per hour is the max that we're going to get. Now we're going to test pedal assist 3 after unlocking the max speed. For those of you who didn't have a chance to watch the first video, in order to unlock the max speed, you need to turn the unit off, fully twist the throttle, press and hold the brake lever while holding these two, turn it on, hold this for 20 seconds, and then release, and then the max speed will be unlocked. Pedal assist 3 with throttle. 15, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24, and it looks to be holding 24 miles per hour, and it says 26 before the street ended. Pedaling only, and pedal assist 1. Motor kicked in. And we're getting 16 miles an hour, 17 miles an hour. I think the assist for pedaling is the same for gears 1 through 3. I'll just verify in 2. Motor kicked in. Getting 15. Pedal assist 3. Motor kicked in. 5, 7, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 was the max speed that we got. We're in pedal assist 3 with the max speed unlocked, and I'm going to use the pedal assist only. The motor kicked in. Getting 5, 7, 9, 12, 16, 17, 18, and it seems to be topping out at 18 miles per hour. I see 19, but it's not getting anywhere close to that 25, and I'm putting in quite some effort. I think you can only get 25 miles per hour with the throttle, and the throttle is definitely a lot quicker. Next, we're going to test the brakes by hitting the max speed and then slamming on the brakes to see how soon it stops. And at this first cone, I'm going to slam on the brakes. And we stopped right after the second cone. Each one of these cones is 12 feet. And let's take a look at the brakes. In the front and rear, we have cable pull disc brakes. The rotors are 160 millimeters. Out of the box, the left brake lever controls the rear. Usually the left side controls the front, so I'll probably swap these brake cables. The right side controls the front. There's adjustments that you can make right here and down here to increase the tension in the brake line so it bites sooner. For the suspension, we have springs in the front and we have a spring in the rear. And this one is not adjustable. It's pretty soft. I'm not pushing it that hard, and there's give to it. And there's no adjustments in the front. We're gonna test it on mulch, dirt, and gravel. On pavement, it's very smooth. Moving on to mulch. You can take it without any issues. Moving on to dirt. No issues here too. It's quite comfortable with the soft spring in the rear. And then moving on to gravel, it's even smoother. Next, we're going to test the e-bike on hills of varying grades in pedal assist 3 with throttle only. This hill is about a 7% grade, and we're getting 15 miles an hour, 16 before the block ended. Going to a steeper hill. This one's about 20% grade. We're holding 16, 15, 16, 15 before the block ended. We're starting on an incline. Does not have issues starting on it. Getting 8, 9, 10, 11. It's holding 11, 12. And as the hill's flattening out, we're getting our 16, 17, 18 miles an hour. This next hill is not as steep. We're carrying 15 into the hill. It's holding 17, 18, 17, 16, 15 before the hill ends. Moving on to the review of the Globalkeep e-bike. What I like about this e-bike is the frame style. It's very compact. It has 16-inch wheels on the front and the rear, and I like the red accents. There's red on the rims, the spring, and the label. It has a 1,000-watt 48-volt rear hub motor. It has an advertised max speed of 25 miles per hour. Seat is padded very well. There's foam or gel in here. And then the spring in the rear is very soft as well, and it's very comfortable. There's also springs in the front, but they are not adjustable. And there are mechanical pull disc brakes that work fairly well. I was able to stop from 18 miles per hour in 12 feet. There's also a headlight and tail light. The rear motor is also strong enough to take hills. I was able to take hills about 25 to 30% grade without it struggling much. In terms of suggestions or dislikes, as you can see here, this is the display. I had to use my own phone and phone holder too to use the speedometer app on the App Store so I could see how fast I was going. This display only shows the battery level. So it would have been nice if they replaced this display with something that was more useful, that could show the current speed, the trip, odometer, and so forth. It also would have been nice if they had a rear derailleur, because once you hit the max speed, it feels like you're wasting effort pedaling. In terms of height, I'm 5'11". The seat is about 3 to 4 inches below my inseam. I can flat foot it easily. And when you sit on it, it does go down about an inch or two. When I'm sitting on it, my knees are bent towards ground. And then when I'm actually pedaling, my knees are more in a cramped position. This is good for someone shorter, maybe 5 foot to 5'8". Unless you're not pedaling and just relying on the throttle, then that should be fine as well. If you guys are in the market for a small dirt bike for a child or a teenager or a smaller adult, you can check out this one. It's the Globalkeep Solei-X8. A link to the product with potential discounts are in the description section below. Please like this video if you found it helpful. Feel free to leave questions or comments in the comment section below. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching and take care.